to avoid any copyright issues. So I have an MBNA Canada Mastercard, and you know what? They've treated me good. There we go. So that was just an error in. Some people need to learn how to use a crosswalk. So the website's down. I don't know why. I'll call them. But it's interesting the racket that the credit card companies have. Is my car nice and stable now? It's great. I had an alignment done. Great place by work. I think my fuel economy went up 200 kilometers for a tank too. Remember, I'm in Canada, so kilometers. So their website's down. I have a balance. I pay. Here's a pro tip. Okay, pay your bills when you get paid. So what I do, maybe I'll do a longer video. My hair looks like crap, but it's under a hat all day. It's okay. Take your hydro bill. Say your average bill per month is $150 a month. You multiply that by 12, you get $1,800. How many times you get paid? 52, 26 times? So you divide that number by 26, and you round it up. So, and let's say you pay $100 every day, or $150 every day, or whatever the case may be. The utility will never be on your ass for a bill because you will always be ahead of the game. And sometimes, actually, I'm in this position right now. I can take payment vacations. I have a balance, a credit balance with them that I'm not paying my bill. Absolutely nothing they can do with it about it because it's my money. And also the good point is because you've already paid the bill, you're not missing the money. Do you know what I mean? So if you get paid $800 a week, which is just a number off the top of my head, and you've paid 4% of your annual bill, you get accustomed to it. You get accustomed to, taking out 25% of your rent, going into a separate savings account, or 50% if you get paid twice a month. Or, so it's 25% of your monthly bill is what you would take off every pay, or 50%, once or twice a week. You get used to having that money vanish right off the top of your head. It becomes mental. It becomes mental training. So this is especially important when you're starting out or restarting. If you can get into a habit where you are always on top of your bills and your bills are not on top of you, you will have less stress in your life. You'll have financial control. And no one will call you. And you know what's especially funny? I had a router, a Wi-Fi. I had Wi-Fi, and there was a security issue. And my internet provider would turn off my internet, and I would call them. I'm like, hey, you've turned off my internet. And I'm like, okay, we'll get you to collections. I'm like, I don't know you any money. Well, why do we turn off your internet? I'm like, you tell me. So they kept sending me to collections, and I'm like, I don't know you any money. And they're like, you're right, you don't know us any money. This is embarrassing. Okay, tell me why you've turned off my internet. And nobody on that end had the mindset to go, well, let's call security or cybersecurity or whatever it is. But they finally did. We got it resolved. But it's so great to have a utility or a creditor call you, and you're like, I don't know you any money. With my credit cards, I get paid weekly right now. So I pay I pay about a third a week of what I need to, if I have a balance. So that the fourth week is the extra that goes and actually chops down your balance. And maybe, I don't know if we necessarily need to be frugal or more frugal. Talk to Graham Stephan about that one. He's pretty awesome. He's worth much more than me. He's much younger than me. Has a bigger YouTube channel. and he eats like 25-cent ramen noodles. I'm gonna have a coffee. I make my own coffee at home. Not iced coffee. So I started, and so anyway, back to MBNA. So I started. I googled whether are there issues with the MBNA website. Maybe it's my computer, because I tried a couple browsers and I got the same result. So it turns out that Canadian credit card companies were like, "Oh, we're going to start charging interest on interest." And the way that article was titled, the pitchforks would be out. Then when you read the article, it's like the credit card companies are going to start paying interest on unpaid interest, which I thought they were doing anyway. Turns out they weren't. So we're still in COVID, if anyone's wondering. It's, what is today's date? August 20th, 2020. I hope you guys are all safe. I hope you guys are washing your hands. This mask business bothers me. The CDC and the World Health Organization haven't changed their tone about mask wearing. It's like, if you're sick or if you're at risk, you should wear a mask. But politicians and the media are telling everyone they have to wear masks, even though unless the news has changed. Unless the news has changed from those sources. It's been a week or two since I've been on those sites. That mask wearing provides a limited preventative maintenance, or whatever you want to call it. Turning, oh my God. And there he goes again. Sorry, guy in a red Hyundai Genesis coupe deciding to drive like he's Andretti. Well, congratulations to Marco Andretti, by the way. So my personal opinion about masks is, if you feel that it makes you feel more secure, by all means, wear it. If you are sick, wear it. If you are at risk, wear it. But if you are healthy, then the use of mask wearing should be voluntary. That is my opinion. My opinion hasn't deviated. Everything I've read indicates that wearing a mask gives a false sense of security. And this whole droplet spread, the droplet spreads occur when you cough or sneeze. So most people in the last 20 years have been conditioned to sneeze or cough in their arm. So I don't know where the droplet spread is coming from. But I am not a doctor. I am not a virologist. I tried to be a politician, and I am not. And I may never be. It's just very, very... We're letting the school kids run the school. I think that's what the problem is. Anyway, so I'm getting into traffic right now. I don't know if there was much of a message here today. Pay your credit card bills on time, pay your bills on time. Have a great day. Wash your hands. I love you all. Like this episode if you liked it or found it funny. Share it if you think it's share-worthy. Track me down on social media, of course. Hit the bell icon so you get notified every time I post a video. And I will talk to you later. I love you all. See you later. Bye.